Yeah, that's a common question that I get on the streets when I'm witnessing to Muslims. And all I would simply say, there's quite a few ways to answer it, but there's one way that you can't get a response back from because you kind of paint them into a corner. And it's this, is that you say, do you believe the Quran is the word of Allah, that it hasn't been changed, that it's pure, that it's the same today as it was when it was given? They will say, yes. And upon that, you will then point out a couple of the verses in the Quran, such as where it points to the Torah being from Allah, the prophets, the Gospels. Also talks about the people of the book, that if you've got any questions, go and ask them, the book being the Bible. And so you simply say, well, at the time the Quran was given, was the Bible at that point pure, true, and good? They will then have to say yes, because the Quran at the time it was given says that it was good and true. And so what they will then follow up by that question, they'll say, yeah, but it's been changed since. All you've got to say, right, we'll deal with that one in a second. Let's walk before we run. Let's just settle on this bit first. Do you believe at the point the Quran was given that the Quran is true by saying that the Bible was good at that point in time? They will say yes. And so all you've got to do is simply show them is that the Bible we have today and the manuscripts that we translate our Bible from are far, far hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years older than the Quran. And so if our manuscripts are here, the Quran was made here, and at this point in time, the Quran was saying that the Bible is true, then it's impossible for when you get to this point for the Bible to be corrupted, because the Bible that we have today are going from the same manuscripts here that you can go and read. I've seen them with my own eyes, the manuscripts that are there, and so it's impossible for it to have been changed, because the manuscripts and even translations of the Bibles are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years older than the Quran. And so the Bible that we have today is consistent with how it was given. And if the Quran in the middle is saying that at that point in time when the Quran was given that the Bible was true, then it's impossible for the Bible, according to the Quran, to have been changed, because the manuscripts are older. The Bible is far older than the Quran. And so if it was good at the point the Quran was given, it has to be good now. I hope that helps. God bless.